Welcome back, everybody, to your weekly report. This is Samantha here in the Love and Science channel. So technically, this is going to be the last one of the linear year. But I even feel how things continually shift and evolve. And so you'll probably see me come in a different way. But it wanted to pretty much wrap it up with this last report update for you guys. For many of you, many of us, we're still deeply in this huge, powerful passageway. And as I've learned, we will still continue all through up until like January 11th. And so really know that while we still look at, the linear calendar and linear date and all of those things, energy is so much more expansive than that. And so just because this linear year ends on this particular day at this hour doesn't mean that the passageway completes then. We still have quite a bit of things to open up to for January. And so just know that, continuously feel into everything right now. This will always be a huge part of this process. The realization, the recognition of where you may still be resisting or controlling, refusing, denying, all of these different things. And I'm speaking also from experience. I've been going through just so much in the past several weeks. And a lot of the things that have been coming up for me is when you get hit with a curveball at some level. So many shifts and so many changes that you may not fully feel. You're still kind of trying to figure it all out. You're still in your head trying to make sense of all of this. And really allow yourself the opportunity to, it's almost like give yourself a break. You don't have to try that hard anymore. You will know. It's like you will figure things out. Things will become much more clear. The less you think about them, the less you try to figure them out, the less you try to make sense of them. Because when you're thinking and when you're trying to figure it out, it's all here. You're running in circles in your head. And so when you let go of that, come back into the body, come deeper into the feeling of it all, you're going to open yourself up so that more light comes through. And as more light comes through, you're able to see, you're able to recognize, you're able to remember why you chose this, why this happened, why this occurred. And you will be gifting yourself the opportunity to break free. And so don't worry about figuring things out right now. Don't worry about making sense of everything that's happening and occurring right now, because you don't need to. Allow yourself to just breathe. Just be in this moment and start to ask the deep, deep, deep questions about how you actually feel about all of this. How does this make you feel? What is all of this bringing up in you that you haven't felt, that you have resisted, that you have suppressed? All of these things are going to be really, really important because there's so much. There is so very much. And And not just that, but there's going to be a lot that's not going to make any sense. There's going to be a lot of realizations, recognitions, revelations for each and every single one of us at a personal level that are going to shock us. They're going to shock our world. They're going to shatter our reality. They're going to break us down. They're going to hit us so hard. We didn't quite see it coming, but as you open up to it, you will know that it was necessary. You needed to see this part of you. You needed to feel into this in every way and in every shape and every form, because you had to see that you were just going around in circles and circles and circles, trying, working hard for a reality that wasn't fully aligned and that was not created from a level of purity inside. And so as you continue to go through this process, know that you're not alone. And in fact, I feel like this is a collective experience right now, because 2 or 3 people have come into my awareness of going through the exact same thing. New realizations, new revelations of things they thought were true, thought were pure, and they were all created from ego. Having no clue, thinking that they were aligned, and all of a sudden things come up and come through, and you start to see things for how they really, really are. And again, it's everything. It's shattering, it's freeing, it's liberating, but there's a whole bunch of things to feel into that as well. And so don't be afraid of that. This feels like, well, it will be a really big theme for the upcoming linear year. 2023 is bringing the universal energy of 7. 7 is all about energy, spirit, spirituality, rebalancing, awakening. This is probably going to be the year, feels like anyway, where there's going to be more awakenings and more personal realizations, collective revelations as well, than all of the last 3 years combined, and probably all of our entire existence combined. It feels pretty big and pretty massive, and that will just be the start of it'll be the beginning of this next 3-year cycle. As I've learned, the 2025, as my teacher Lisa was mentioning a while back, is a culmination of the solar activity. And obviously, like, it will, continue, but we're leading up to that. And so 2023 is going to just be the beginning of this explosive realignment, because with every realization that you have to realign everything. And I mean absolutely everything. So there's going to be a lot of things that we are really going to have to continuously feel into so that we can let it go. There's going to be a lot of things to let go. Things that we've been working with, things that we have been building for years, things that we have created, things that, again, we thought were soul aligned. All of that at some level. There will be things all along the journey that you will see that will have to be brought to an end. There's a whole bunch of endings, completions. There's a lot of things being shut down. There's a lot of things being closed off, closed down in many, many ways, and in many different aspects. And so really start to feel into how normal this is. If you are, if you see, when you see that this is no longer um, aligned, no longer what you thought it was, what it once was, it's going to be really important to just honor the next steps that you'll be shown, and then really remind yourself this is a beautiful opportunity. This is a beautiful opportunity for you to start over. This is a beautiful opportunity for you to reinvent yourself. This is a beautiful opportunity to remember all the things that you have forgotten that you need to bring back, the things that bring you joy, the things that you're passionate about, the things that light you up, that light your world, all of these things. And I'm also speaking from experience too, because a lot of the things that I loved and I was passionate about kind of got they kind of took a back seat when I started to open up and wake up. And now I'm starting to see that this is part of this is part of what I'm here to bring forth. And so bringing all of that back, opening myself to realigning everything and bring things in a whole new way, in a whole new light, um, is everything. It's emotional, but it's a beautiful experience, a beautiful opportunity for me to bring much more light into what I do and support in a much bigger way. Um, Again, you may not know exactly how this is all going to work out. You don't need to. You don't have to see everything. You just have to be open enough to receive the next step. Just open up. What's my next step? What am I what do I need to do? What do I need to feel into so that I can open up and take that next step? Take the next step forward. That's all you need to do. That's all you need to really open up to. The next step will be shown the moment or as you finish taking that first step. And then the next one, and then the next one will show up, and then the next one will show up. And it's this beautiful flow of just being so open and present in the moment, enough to see the next step. And that's it. Let go of the stress or the pressure of having to figure it all out. You don't have to figure it all out. You don't have to know exactly how things work or how things are going to go or everything that you need to do, because you're actually not going to know. That's the biggest journey of trust for each and every single one of us. Trusting, continuing to trust that you're guided, that you are divinely supported, that you are loved, that you're good enough, that you are everything right now in this moment. You just need to continuously open up and be that. Be fully here. That already makes you enough. So, as we continue to move into this beautiful passageway, powerful passageway, continue to give yourself permission to open up and just be. Open up and continue to feel. Open up the beauty and open up to the fact that everything is an opportunity. Everything in your reality right now is an opportunity. It is supporting you in some way. Really give yourself the opportunity to see that. We are being gifted with this beautiful, amazing, a huge portal is opening up for each and every single one of us. A humongous portal of magic, of light, of purity is opening up for every single one of us. We are ready. We have been calling this forth. This is about continually connecting to those aspects that feel the opposite. Feel that they're not ready. Feel that they're not good enough. Feel that they have to do 100,000 other things first, or have to live in this karmic timeline when you don't need to anymore. You can continuously feel deeper into the emotion, and that automatically dissolves the timeline. dissolves the cord of attachment, and so many other things. So I wanted to keep this quite short and sweet and simple for you guys. Um, there's so much. There will always be so much. Continue to open up, bring in more of that pure play and pure joy, because that's always going to be a huge part of this process. There's going to be a lot of things, a lot of really heavy duty stuff for each and every single one of us. When you allow yourself to bring in the pure joy, the pure play, the pure magic, the pure love, and all the support that you need, it does make this a lot easier. Really, really open up to that so that you can always find that space within, that space without, where you can literally just forget about everything and just be in this pure love and pure fun. That's always going to be key. Now, you're not going to be there, quote unquote, forever in a way that distracts you from all the other things that we need to do and accomplish. It's just that we need to give ourselves the opportunity to play. Gift yourself the opportunity to play so that you can continuously anchor that inside of you so that you always hold that frequency within yourself. You never disconnect from that pure joy and that pure play, no matter what you're going through and no matter what is coming through into your reality. So really, really huge key for each and every single one of us. As we continue to open up and go through all of them, the massiveness, really start to appreciate yourself, really start to embrace yourself. We're doing so much. We've come such a long way. Don't ever forget that. Open yourself up, gift yourself this huge energetic and physical hug and embrace, thanking yourself and appreciating yourself for still being here, for still doing what you are doing, for still opening up, for continuously breaking those walls, for continuously giving yourself the opportunity and permission to be free. That's such a huge thing for each and every single one of us. It's not a small thing. We need to continuously celebrate ourselves, celebrate who we are, how far we've come, and again, bring the joy, bring the fun, and bring the play so that we can enjoy this experience. So with that, sending you a huge wave of appreciation, of gratitude, of support, of love. Enjoy these last linear days of this year, and we're ready. We are ready for all that's to come. We're ready to bring in the new. We're ready to embody the new. We're ready to bring so much change forward. It's in us. We have to be the change. We have to be that which we are waiting for in the outside. We have to become it first before we can ever expect anyone or anything outside of ourselves to change. So just remember that. This is what we are here for. This is who we are. And we're ready. So again, thank you for being here. Sending you a huge wave of everything. Again, for those that may or may not know, I only have like one active platform right now. It's Telegram. And so if you'd like to join that community, join us in the clearings. I will probably continue to do the quantum light body clearings. You're welcome to join us in those. And with that, again, thank you and take care.